Hey guys, I woke up this morning and I had a lot of people uh, hit me up asking me questions about the tourist visa. Are they going to still extend for 36 months? And there's been no change in that. Um, One of the vloggers out there, she tends to overdo things sometimes. And a couple of other vloggers have also jumped on that train too, I guess. And I guess the BI has put out some um, things about the tourist visas that they don't have to extend them that if they don't want to. It's always been that way. Nothing has changed really. And what they're trying to say, I think, is that if you're here and you're acting in a missionary capacity or something like that, or you're working, they're going to try to direct you to the right visa versus the tourist visa, because the tourist visa is often overused and abused by a lot of people here. They use it almost to stay here indefinitely, and I think that's not changing. If you're from an unrestricted country, like I said, I've gone through this before a long time ago with restricted and unrestricted countries. Unrestricted countries are countries like the U.S., people who are not going to overstay their visa, although we've had a few people that have overstayed. It's not many. It'd be like in the United States. Mexico is restricted because if they give them a visa, they tend to overstay their visa or what have you. Well, Canada comes down there unrestricted. They can come and go as they please, almost just like the United States can in Canada and in Mexico, because they are a unrestricted country. But if you were from Uganda or some country, third world nation or something like that, that is where the people looking to get out, it's different. That's part of it, okay? So it's not really going to hurt U.S. citizens or Western people that much unless you're using the tourist visa, like I said, for different things. You're coming over here to work or something like that, or you're helping some company or whatever. They're gonna direct you to use the right visa, or tell you to get an attorney and get a different type of visa because you're not using your visa correctly. If you're coming over here and if you go in there and you tell them, hey, listen, I'm retired, I'm coming over here to enjoy myself, I just want to come over here and enjoy the Philippines, and that's it, you're going to be fine. And if you tell them, hey, I got a girlfriend here and I'm thinking about getting the ballot buy-in soon, I want to get married, what have you, they're going to look at you and say, oh, okay, all right, and restamp your visa probably. If they keep seeing you month after month and the same person keeps seeing you after a while and they think something's up or something's strange and you're acting a little nervous, maybe they're going to say no to you. But that's on you. If you go in there pretty confident, you tell them the truth about what's going on, what you're doing, I think you'll be okay, as long as it's not something that you're not supposed to be doing here. If you're telling them, hey, I'm starting a business over here or something like that, well, they're going to tell you to get that type of a visa for that type of stuff. If you're over here and you're over here retired, they might tell you to get the retirement visa, and that's a possibility too. If you're over here just saying you're trying it out, you're trying to see what it's like over here and you're thinking about going over to the retirement visa, they'll probably re-up you and let you stay or what have you. Just, it's okay. That 36 months is not meant to be abused, though, and a lot of people do abuse it and do stay for the full 36 months and then take off and go to Singapore. That's just been the way that people have used it for a long, long time. I would say to you guys that want to stay here, eventually you're going to have to do the SRRV retirement visa. And, we do help people with that. And if you guys need help with it, you can contact me at steven5975@yahoo.com. I'll direct you to Mary Rose, and she will help you for free. She don't charge you. And some of these other channels are directing people to these attorneys out there that charge people $1,000 to do the SRRVs, and you can get it done from us with Mary Rose for free. She gets paid from the PRA. She gets a portion of your application fee. These other people do too, so they're kind of double dipping. They're charging you $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever, or $3,000, and they're also getting that $500 from the PRA. So it's like they're kind of double dipping, You know, it's not really cool to do that to people because they're not putting that out there. They're not disclosing that to people. Um, you guys that are saying, hey, the SRV visa is too expensive. Well, it may be too expensive, but you're going to have to start thinking about it soon. I think that if you keep on re-upping your visa here past that 36 months, I think they're going to take a harder look at you. I do think that. One of the reasons why they put out the thing about not having to re-up your tourist visa is because a lot of people here are coming over here and insulting people, and they got records of that. People complain. They're complaining, and those people will probably not be blacklisted, but they'll be told, you know, we don't want you here. You know, you're being a jerk to people. You're mistreating people. And there's been a couple of vloggers that have done that. And I think those people are going to get a good second look because they've got so many complaints against them. And that could be part of it too, because some of these guys are on the tourist visa. And if they keep doing that stuff to people, people write in. And they have petitions going in against these people. And I think they're going to start looking at that stuff and say, hey, we're not going to redo your tourist visa because you're not here to have fun. You're here to just insult and tear people down or whatever. That's another thing that they're probably going to look at. But if you're here minding your business, you know, you're dating, you're trying to find a girlfriend, you're retired, you're just kind of chilling and relaxing and say, I'm just here retired, chilling and relaxing. You know, that's why I'm over here on the tourist visa. I have a home back home, but I like it over here. I'm thinking about coming over here and, you know, I'm just trying it out for now. And if I like it, I'll go on the retirement visa. But like I said, if they see you doing that for too long, they might start saying, you know, we think that you need to put in for the retirement visa, or maybe if you're doing missionary work, you know, they're going to tell you, like I said, they're going to say, you know, you need to put in for the missionary visa or what have you. There's all types of visas out there. There's some guys over here that are starting businesses and things like that. You have to put in for those type of things. And I'll say this is that, you know, just be careful, guys, and think when you go in. If you go in there all anxiety-ridden and nervous about them re-upping you, they're going to notice that and think, geez, something's up with this guy. I don't know if I should trust this guy. I think he's doing something nefarious or something. He's not telling us everything. Then they're probably going to say, well, you know what? We're not going to re-up your tourist visa. But as of right now, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not really a big deal. If you're in here, you're retired, and you're just dating, you have a girlfriend or something, you know, just tell them that. Be honest with them, and they'll say, okay, we're going to re-up your visa. That's what that tourist visa is here for. You know, for people that are coming over here to enjoy the country, relax, chill, date women, make new friends, what have you, and you'll be okay. But if, like I said, if you're doing something wrong, they're gonna notice it. It's not like they're putting out a huge change or anything. It's basically status quo. It's the same as it was before. It's just that they're telling you that they do not have to re-up you on the tourist visa if they see that, you know, you're doing something wrong. It's always been that way, so nothing has changed. Nobody should be afraid of this. If you're doing the right things over here and you're doing okay, it just scares me that some people out there, some of these vloggers, are pushing people towards attorneys and stuff. And I think it's because they get kickbacks from that attorney or what have you. So these people on the tourist visa might go to them and say, well, gee, I want to have my attorney go with me, or I need to talk to an attorney because, you know, I don't know what to say. What should I say? What exactly should I say? You don't need an attorney for that stuff. You just go in there and tell them, hey, I'm over here. I'm visiting. I'm touring the islands. I'm enjoying myself over here. I'm retired. I thought I'd come over here for a few years and just see how I like it. And you'll be fine. You know, tell them you're dating. You got a girlfriend over here. They'll be fine with you. They're not going to give you a hassle about that unless you're acting funny or they got some complaints about you or something like that. You're fine. Totally fine. So stop worrying, guys. Don't listen to every vlogger you hear out there that, you know, this is an awful thing or whatever. It's all just, you know, it's basically just clickbait. You know, it's clickbait, and it's also pushing you people towards attorneys to use their attorneys or what have you. You don't need an attorney to do this. You just go in there and tell them the truth, tell them the facts, and you'll be fine. When you re-up your visa, you'll be fine. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show.